Today, we're diving into the full story of a character who literally started out as an alien invader set on destruction and somehow became one of the greatest heroes in fiction. This is the complete journey of Goku, from Kakarot all the way to Ultra Instinct.
And that quote, it just hits the nail on the head, doesn't it? Because Goku's story isn't just about bigger energy blasts and crazier power levels. It's a journey of figuring out who you are, making tough choices, and always trying to be better than you were yesterday. And what's so cool is that it doesn't start out like a hero's story at all.
So where do we even begin? Well, it's not on Earth, not even close. To really get Goku, you have to meet Kakarot first.
Yep, you heard that right. Goku's birth name was Kakarot. He was a Saiyan, born into this brutal warrior race that just went around conquering planets for a galactic tyrant named Frieza. And because he was just a low-class baby, Kakarot was shot off in a little space pod with a simple, terrifying mission: land on a planet, grow up, and then wipe out every living thing on it. And that planet just happened to be ours.
But then, one single moment changes everything. A real twist of fate. When he lands, this angry little Saiyan baby is found by a kind old martial artist, Grandpa Gohan, who names him Goku. But he's still super aggressive until he takes a nasty fall and hits his head. And that one accident, that bonk on the head, completely erased his violent Saiyan programming. It literally rewrote his destiny.
So for years, Goku just lives his life. He's this pure-hearted kid who loves martial arts and protecting his friends, with absolutely no clue about his alien past. But you just know that past is coming for him, right? It was rocketing through space, and its arrival would force him to make a huge choice: blood versus bond.
I mean, can you even imagine the shock? This incredibly powerful stranger just appears, calls you Kakarot, tells you you're an alien warrior, and then demands you join him in destroying the only home you've ever known. This kind of revelation could have totally shattered him, but instead, Goku chose the family that raised him over the one he was born into.
And he didn't just say it, he proved it. To stop Raditz, Goku makes the ultimate sacrifice. He grabs onto his brother, holding him in place so Piccolo can finish them both off. It cost him his own life. This wasn't just a plot twist. It was the first time he'd laid down his life, setting a pattern for the hero he would become. He wasn't Kakarot the Conqueror. He was Goku, Earth's protector.
All right, let's jump forward to a moment that for so many of us changed everything. We're on planet Namek. Goku is face-to-face with Frieza, the monster who destroyed his homeworld, and the fight is just brutal. But the real breaking point is when Frieza just mercilessly murders Goku's best friend Krillin right in front of him.
And this wasn't just him getting angry. You could feel it. This was pure grief and rage, causing something deep inside him to just snap. It was the trigger that awakened a legend.
And then it happens. The golden aura, the hair, the teal eyes. Goku becomes the first Super Saiyan in 1,000 years. And this was so much more than a power-up. It was a myth made real. A legendary transformation that wasn't born from training, but from pure, raw emotional trauma.
But you know, having all that incredible power creates all new kinds of problems. As Goku got stronger, he also got wiser. He started to understand that victory wasn't always about his strength, but about having faith in the strength of others.
Years later, he's up against the perfect android, Cell. And Goku does something absolutely nobody saw coming. He gives up. He just quits. He realizes that he can't win this one. But he sees this incredible, hidden potential in his son, Gohan. He decides to bet everything on the next generation. And when Cell is about to blow himself up and take the entire planet with him, Goku again shows us who he truly is. He gives a quick goodbye to his friends and family and uses his instant transmission to teleport Cell and himself far away from Earth. This is sacrifice number 2, cementing his legacy not just as a fighter, but as a true selfless hero.
Of course, even dying can't keep this guy down for long, right? He gets brought back to life years later, only to find out that the universe is way bigger than he ever thought. His journey was about to take him past anything a mortal could comprehend, right into the realm of the gods.
It all kicks off when he meets Beerus, a god of destruction. This encounter forces Goku to tap into literal God Ki, achieving the form of Super Saiyan God. From there, he masters that power, turning it into the iconic Super Saiyan Blue. Suddenly, the stakes weren't just about saving Earth anymore, they were about the survival of entire universes.
But it all culminates in the Tournament of Power,
When everything seemed lost, Goku just shatters all his limits one last time and unlocks Ultra Instinct. And let's be clear, this isn't just another transformation, it's a whole different state of being. It's the peak of martial arts, where your body just reacts perfectly on its own, no thought required. He didn't just master a new power, he mastered himself.
So after this unbelievable journey, from a Saiyan baby sent here to kill us all, to a warrior who can go toe-to-toe with gods, who really is Goku?
Well, when you boil it all down, he's actually incredibly simple. He's kind of naive, he absolutely loves food, and he just lives for a good fight. The man has almost zero ego. His goal was never to be the strongest. It was just to be a little bit better today than he was yesterday. It's why his greatest enemies, like Vegeta, always end up becoming his greatest rivals. It's all about that pure, constant drive to grow.
He's saved the world more times than we can count, he's sacrificed his life, and he always gets back up to push himself further. Now, he's not a perfect hero. You can be a pretty clueless dad and a selfish fighter. But his journey from Kakarot to Ultra Instinct is one long, unbroken story of self-improvement. And that kind of leaves us with one final thought. Is Goku's real legacy just a character, or is it a mindset we can all learn from?